Hey y'all, I'm Jeff, and this is the Great Offer Video. Today, we're at home and we're going to swap out the battery in this old Jeep. Hadn't ran it in about a year and it's overdue. So y'all hang with me while we get this one done. Okay, y'all, what we have here is my 2013 Jeep Wrangler Sport. It's the two-door. Haven't driven it in a while. Had it cleaned up about a year ago, actually. Fully detailed, undercarriage, engine, compartment, everything. Had it, top to bottom, front to back, clean perfectly. And then I parked it. And so my plan was to crank it up every now and again, run it around, and I got busy and just never did. So come out a couple of weeks ago, was gonna finally drive it around, and dang thing wouldn't crank. So I said, well, got to get a battery. So I could jump it off, but the battery was already old. So instead, we're just gonna get this one off, go get us a new one, fresh hot battery on it, and we're gonna put this thing in use. It's summertime, and we could be riding around with the top down, you know. So we're gonna do that. So first thing we'll do is get this hood popped open and gather us up a couple of tools, and then we'll get this thing snatched out. So y'all hang with me. We're gonna get her done. Yep, garage is a mess, so y'all overlook all that. And let's see if I can get you here. Let's see, that's is what we're working on. So I don't know, probably a metric. Let's grab us a wrench for here and a socket for here to get that battery out. Now this here, if you'll see these cables, that's my winch cable. So let me grab some couple wrenches here, or sockets. All right, let's see here. There it is. That's a 10 millimeter. So yeah. A moment ago I had said this thing hadn't been ran in a year. Well, I just realized the tag expired April of 23. So I've lost a year. So I was thinking I put it up around November of 23, but apparently it was November of 22. So it's been sitting for a while. This is July of 24. So anyhow, we're going to get it replaced. Just get this loosened up a little here. Alright. Got that one. Let's see here. Yeah, I can slide that up and up out the way here. And go ahead and lock that one up. There we go. And then we got that one. And well, you'll see we'll have us a little bolt down here in the bottom that holds that battery in place. So see if we can get us an extension that'll reach down in there. We'll assume it's the same size. Doubled up my extensions. Maybe that'll get me in there. And it is a 10. And there we go. Let's see if y'all got enough reach to turn it. Oh yeah, that thing was much more than hand tight. I believe I can get this nut. Let's see here. It doesn't have. I'm looking at my socket set here, see if I had another long drive, but it doesn't. Yes, it does. It goes up to a 10 millimeter. So I got a long 10 here. So now I got that. That gives us enough we can turn this thing here. Well, it feels like that thing may have to come all the way out. Let me show y'all what I'm trying to reach in here and grab. So, it's that nut there. Let's see. That bolt right there. See? And loosen that up to where you can get this battery out. And you can see where it moves. It's right over the lip of that battery. So we have to get it out. Sometimes they got plenty of slack in them to where you can get your battery up over it, but that's not going to be the case on this one. We're going to have to go ahead and get it up out of there. So let's get you set back up here so you can see overall, and we'll try to snatch that out real quick. Oh, y'all hang with me. Maybe you don't get too seasick. Well, it seems like that would be able to move up and lock. Here, let me show y'all. See, it comes way up. Move. I can't. If I drop the battery back in there, it's gonna catch. So I got to get it all the way out. So let's see if we can get it all the way out. All right, that bolt's loose there. There's the bolt. There's the block. And now that battery should be free to come out. Gotta get this hood opened up a little more. So let me get you put back up on the stand here, get this hood propped open a little more, and we'll snatch this thing out. All right, folks, I got back. I got me a pillow here. I'm gonna lay this pillow up top where I can lay this hood back on it without not hurting the paint. So let me get here, get the rod out of it, because as you see, there's nowhere else I can put this rod that'll hold this hood up to the height to get it out. So I'm gonna try to get her. Try to get around here. Let me stick this right here. I can get up on this tire and raise this thing up and lay it back on this pillow. Without scratching or damaging anything. Let me show y'all that. All right, so just put a little pillow in there, and it holds fine. So turn the light on. We got a little better outlook in here. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. So we should be ready to pick this battery up out of here. Duralast. Whew. Long way down with a battery in your hand. This battery is dated 1921. So it is all 3.5 years old, but hasn't been charged in quite some time. The thing may actually jump. I don't know. But we're just gonna go get a new one, and that way we know we ain't gotta worry about it for a little while. So y'all hang tight. We're gonna run up here and get us a battery, and we'll be back to get this thing wrapped up. Y'all want to go with me? Come on, get in the truck. Let's go. All right, y'all. We loaded up and we heading out. We are heading to get this battery. Had me a bite of breakfast, actually brunch, lunch. It's 11 o'clock. So basically, a biscuit for lunch. Anyhow, y'all hang with us. We're going to run into town, grab us a battery, and we'll be back. I'll always put my positive cable on and then my negative ground cable, because there's no spark until that ground goes on. That way the ground eats the spark. I'm gonna grab this grease and we'll slap this on. Got some grease. Just a little thin layer around that thing goes a long, long way. I'm gonna go ahead and just snug that up. Since we've got it on there. And then I'm going to, we'll go ahead and get this bracket here. That'll hold that battery in place. Get it in. Come on. Alright, there's that. We got that positive on already. We're going to get to our negative. We'll get a little grease. Said just a thin layer. You don't cake this stuff up on there, folks. Just whoop. So now that grease absorbs that tick. Just like that. Should be clear. Before I start it, I'll go ahead and link, because I don't want that pillow to vibrate and come off there and above my window. So we'll go ahead and ease this back down to the hood prop. And yeah. Let me grab a key and see what she says. All right, looks like everything is recognizing good strong battery. But before I before we start it up, I got some sea foam. I want to add that to the tank just because the gas has been sitting, and that way maybe we'll keep from running too much of that bad gas through there before that sea foam takes in. So let's grab that. Works to stabilize stored fuel up to 2 years. Add 1 ounce per gallon of fuel. This is a 16 ounce tank. This Jeep has a 15, I believe it's a 15 gallon tank, showing just a little over half a tank. So that means we need to go with about half a bottle. Well, crud. Oh, I'm gonna spill it, yeah. That'll be good. You know what? Two more ounces per gallon. That's all. There we go. Put it all in there. Now see how clean this in here. So looks like everything's good. So we're gonna go ahead and try to spin her over one time. Not bad for nearly 2 years. November would be October, or November would be 2 years. So 18 or 20 months this thing hasn't been cranked, and you've seen it there. Hit the key and there it is. Can't ask for much better than that. A little bit of a tap, probably that infamous tap that the Jeep's gonna have, but it'll clear up, I would assume. I think, I don't know. I don't know if it is a tap or not. I'll tell you what, we're gonna let her run for just a couple of minutes, and then I'm gonna shut her off. We have some stuff to clean out here, and then we'll take her for a spin. So y'all hang with me, and we'll see how she does. Now we gotta dig all this stuff out. All right, y'all plugs. Plan to use next week.
You know what? Now let's see if we can get this old bad boy to start. Let's see here. Oh, it's on. It probably ain't gonna crank. Hold on here. That thing ain't here. That thing ain't here at all. She's flat.
There she is, folks, in all her glory. 35 standing tall. Okay, there you go. Alright, let's get this thing cleaned up. Alright, she's sprayed off. Now let's go for a ride. Look who's in here. Alright, the Gus man loaded up. You ready to ride, buddy? You ready to ride? Yep, alright, let's go. We're just gonna go for a little ride, folks, to let the wind blow some of this water off. Generally takes the leaf blower and blow it, but well, you know, was wanting to drive it. Yeah. That better? That what you want? That air conditioning on you? Yeah, I know it. There you go. Happy, happy, happy. Alright, so we have my window down. So we made it back. Hey Gus? Is that a good run? Yeah? Alright, my man. Alright, well, that's it, folks. We'll go ahead and end the video over here. We got the Jeep running and took it for a spin, so we'll try not to wait so long to taking it for a ride again. Alright, thank y'all for tuning in. If you hadn't already, like and subscribe. I appreciate all the views. Until next time, we'll see you.